Yung nursing practice 4, medyo masalimuot na yung pakiramdam ng ating mga kumukuha ng pagsusulit kasi pabigat ng pabigat. No? Minsan yung mga nakikita nila sa part ng exam na to, unusual. Kaya usually yung comment nila, saan nanggaling yung mga tanong na yon? At isa ito sa mga konseptong minsan hindi nila alam autosclerosis. Ito yung parang paninigas ng mga bones, mga buto sa loob ng ating tenga. Kasi meron tayong tatlong mga buto doon, malleus, the incus, the stapes, nagba-vibrate to create the sound na na-interpret sa ating utak. Okay. Ngayon, ano nangyari sa autosclerosis? Nag-overgrowth, may lumaki o may nagkabit-kabit yung tatlong buto, hindi na nagba-vibrate. So, ang komplikasyon nito, nabingi.
Okay, oo, nag-harden sa bones natin.
So, pag nabingi ang pasyente natin, at ito ay dahil sa katandaan, chances are meron siya nitong kondisyon na to. Kaya tignan natin
Pero sir, mas malaki chance niyan sa matatanda. Sa mga batang katulad
hindi
natin,
masyado.
wala pa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero merong early onset niyan, approximately mga 40 years old, pwede ka magkaroon yan. Yeah.
Sige nga sir, sample question.
Autosclerosis affects the client's nose, A, B, ears, C, stomach, or D, throat. As I told you, obvious, it affects the client's B, ears. At ang isa sa mga tinanong last time, I suppose, yung operasyon tungkol dito, ang tawag doon stapedectomy. Ayan, mobilization of the stapes. So, tatanggalin nila yung overgrowth ng bone para mag-vibrate ulit. Pagka ganun ng pasyente, bawal mo nang suminga, bawal humatching, bawal sumakay sa eroplano. For approximately 6 months lang naman.
Tagal-tagal din. Makakagawa siya ng normal na gawain.
Makakagawa siya ng normal na gawain.
Yun lang yung mga bawal.
Yun lang yung mga bawal.
Kasi nga, hindi naman natin binaplano.
Oo, kasi minsan yung ating tenga, yung pressure, nagkakaroon ng problema pag hindi nag-equalize.
Paano mapapangalagaan yung tenga? Naku, antindi pala kung may sakit niya.
Yeah, pag nag-sneeze or when they blow the nose, tinuturuan ng technique. Para mag-equalize yung pressure, kailangan they have to do that with open mouth.
Pag suminga, open ang mouth. Okay.
Yung pangatlo natin na nakakatuwang pag-usapan ay, ito marami nagkakaroon nito sa atin pero hindi pinapansin. Akala siguro nila hindi ito nakakamatay. Pero allergy, okay, in medical terms, anaphylaxis. At ang common na causes nito, minsan pagkain ng itlog, pagkain ng mani, or kagat ng mga insekto. Katulad ng bubuyog. Yeah, bee sting. Pag nakagat ka o natusok ka ng bubuyog, ang unang gagawin mo doon, kailangan tanggalin mo muna kung ano yung itinusok niya. Kasi otherwise, pagka lumala yung ating immune reaction, pwedeng mamaga ang ating larynx. Pag namaga ang ating larynx, magsasara yung ating hingahan. Hindi naghihinga yung ganon kagrabe yan, Susan.
Sir, nakagat kami o kung saan kami naman kinati-kati. Dito bang tama nun?
Doon yung effect, no? Kaya dapat hindi ini-snub ang mga allergic reactions.
Paano ba naman namin nalalaman dapat palang bunutin yun? At hindi,
actually, i-scrape mo lang yun i-scrape mo ng ID or ng credit card or anything. I-scrape mo lang siya, i-flick mo siya para matanggal. Then after that, maglagay ka lang ng ice.
Pwede na tayong maggamot sa ating sarili. Pero, question, sample question dyan, sir.
Sample question tungkol dito sa anaphylaxis. The drug of choice for the treatment of anaphylaxis is A, penicillin, B, atropine, C, epinephrine, or D, aspirin. Isa-isahin ko. Yung penicillin kasi, yun nga nagkukos ng allergy. Antibiotic yon. So, it's not the drug of choice. Atropine is a vagolytic agent. Binibigay yan sa mga pasyenteng ooperahan to decrease secretions para hindi mag-aspirate before surgery, or binibigay yan sa mga mabababa ang heart rate pag may heart block. Now, yung aspirin, as we all know, antipyretic yan para sa lagnat, para sa pamamaga, ayan, antiplatelet aggregate para hindi magka-stroke. Epinephrine, yun yung drug of choice to counteract an allergic reaction kasi it causes bronchial dilatation at hindi nagsasara yung ating hingahan. Kaya pagka ikaw na allergy at biglang nagpapantal-pantal ka na ng malaki, tumakbo ka na sa ospital at magpa-inject ka na intramuscularly ng epinephrine, 1:1,000 ang ratio.
Hindi pala dapat binabaliwala
yung... Hindi dapat binabaliwala ang allergy.
Basta na may namamaga-magana sa aming katawan.
Then we move on sa isang bagay na kailangan mong tandaan, no? Testicular cancer.
Okay. Ano naman ito?
Cancer ito ng testes.
So, lalaki?
Oo. Cancer ng testes. At pag pinag-usapan ng cancer of testes, kailangan alam mo kung saan common ito Okay? So, common ito sa mga tao, okay, na 15 to 35 years old. So, teenager to young adult.
As young as 15, sir?
Yes, oo. Kaya, lalo na yung may mga history ng undescended testes. Yung bata sila, pinanganak sila, hindi talaga bumaba yung kanilang testicles sa scrotum.
Okay. So, may sample po tayo dyan?
Sample question. So, testicular cancer is common among infants and toddlers, A, B, adolescents and adults, C, the elderly, and D, middle age. So, ang sagot, very obvious, adolescents and adults.
Adolescents, 15 to 35 years
15
old.
to 35 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pang-apat. Yeah, pang-apat. Okay. Bryant's traction. So, Bryant's. This is Bryant's traction. So, gusto natin makita ni. This is applied for children na nagkaroon ng fracture sa lower extremities. So, usually, what are being asked in terms of these concepts? First, the position of the child. You have to know na flat siya and the legs are both applied with the traction. Here are the traction weights.
Okay.
And it is at 90-degree angle to the trunk. And then, the buttock should be slightly elevated, 1 to 2 inches from the mattress. So, it should be slightly elevated to provide counter-traction.
Talagyan nyo ng unan sa
Walang unan. Dapat talaga ito ay hila-hila niya yung puwet ng bata. The moment na yung puwet niya ay sumayad dito sa bed, kailangang i-adjust na to. Kasi nawawalan ng bisa yung traction.
Ayun pala ang traction.
Oo. Kasi yung ginagawa nito, ina-align niya yung fractured extremity. But this is not a skeletal traction, it's a skin traction. Kaya tignan mo may mga paikot-ikot siyang. Pag skeletal yan, may pins, may bakal. Ito wala.
Gaano katagal yung gamutan
It
yan?
depends on the healing response ng fracture.
Okay, bumabalik yan sa sa normal. Walang nananatiling ganyan.
Wala. Yung bones naman kasi natin, eventually, di ba, nag-heal yung mga crack-crack niyan.
Mas madaling gamutin yung sa bata o sa ating adult?
Mas pliable kasi yung bones ng bata. That's why, more often than not, pag bata, hindi complete yung fracture eh. The most common type of fracture among children, yung green stick na tinatawag. Isang side lang ng bone yung naapektuhan kasi very pliable yung kanilang bones.
Alright, question?
Yes.
Meron tayong sample question for that,
Meron
sir?
tayong sample question definitely for Bryant's traction. No? Which of the following statements is not true about Bryant's traction? Okay, very obvious yung sagot. Letter A, it is a skeletal traction. That's not true because Bryant's traction is a skin traction. Letter B, the client lies supine is correct. Letter C, the legs are at a 90-degree angle to the body is correct. And letter D, the buttocks are slightly elevated from the bed.
So, ang ating tamang sagot ay...
A.
Letter A.
And that's concept number 4.
Oo, pag hindi pa naman sila naka-perfect dun ha.
Ewan
With
ko
matching
na.
baby pa kami
Totoo,
dito.
oo.
Okay.
Just for the love of our television
Thank
audience.
you, Dr. Ray. Talagang
Yeah.
pinag-aunan mo pa kami yan.
Okay, the last for nursing practice for seizures. Okay. Sa layman's term, no, convulsion,
Convulsion.
nanginginig. May iba't ibang types to. Okay? So, ang tinanong, example, drop attack is labeled as which type of seizures? Yung drop attack, yung biglang nawalan ng malay. Bagsak. Okay. So, isa-isayin natin. Yung letter A, sabi Jacksonian. Jacksonian kasi is a type of seizure that begins with a single body part and it progresses to the entire body. So, sample yan parang sayo ni Michael Jackson, kaya tawag Jacksonian.
Andun ba sa kanya kinuha niya?
Parang ganon.
Eh, di ba,
Inspired.
bagong sakit lang yan.
Medyo matagal na.
Nung lumabas si Jackson, yung gumagano-ganon, sir?
Jacksonian seizure.
Okay.
And then pag sinabing absence, okay, sabi kasi iba absence, so it's absence seizure.
Absence.
Parang petit mal seizure yan. Yan naman yung napatanga in layman's term.
Okay.
Yung kahit ganunin ka, wala kang reaction. So brief periods of non-reactivity. Absence.
Gano'ng katagal yan?
30 seconds.
Hindi naman pala yung
Hindi naman matagal. And then, a kinetic or atonic, ito yung drop attack, biglang nawalan ng malay. And then, ayan.
Okay.
And then, grand mal, generalized contraction followed by contraction and relaxation. So, tonic-clonic. So, hindi yan yung sagot. So, the answer is letter C. A kinetic or atonic or drop attack seizure.
Yung panaang
Gusto ko lang integrate, oo. Pag ang pasyente nagsi-seizure, dalawa yung priority ng nurse dyan eh. Safety, you have to protect the head kasi yan yung pinaka-importante part ng katawan. So you have to slip a small pillow underneath the client's head. If you don't have it, all you need to do is to position the client on the nurse's lap. with the head on the nurse's lap.
Basta dapat elevated, mataas. Oo.
Meron siyang parang hindi mauntog sa semento. And then airway, you have to prevent the tongue from falling backwards, which may obstruct the airway. So kailangan
Paano gagawin?
sideline position. Sa sideline mo lang siya para hindi siya nagpo-fall backwards. So before, during, and after seizures, the client should be in a sideline position. So,
tapos
i-recap
tayo sa
natin
ano,
yung 5 for nursing practice 4. We have yung ating, I think the first one is crutch walking, okay? Autosclerosis, okay?
Yes, oo.
After autosclerosis, we actually had
The allergy.
yeah, and then we had testicular cancer. Then we have Bryant's traction, seizures, and wag na wag pong kakalimutan yung allergy, okay?